starting group. They've got Alexander Sarr. Keyshawn George is out there with Chris Middleton. Then there's McCollum. And it's Champagnie in at the 2 spot. And for Indiana, Andrew Nembhard is out there with Benedict Mathurin. Then it's Pascal Siakam. Then there's Jarris Walker. And it's Huff in at the center, locking down the middle. We're a good ways into the season at this point, Tim, and most of the quality teams now have found their flow, don't you think?
Yeah, I think, Kevin, lineups for the most part are set. Rotations have found their way for coaching staffs. You know exactly how you're going to try to play every night. The teams that are struggling to this point probably have some bigger issues behind the scenes.
But you can have the same names on the jersey, but every season, am I right, is different.
Every locker room is different, every supporting cast, and even the vibe of every season has a different feel to it.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Yeah, quick foul to pick up right away here in the first quarter.
Last outing for Indiana. They won that game against the Bulls.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Man, the crowd noise can make it hard to execute your offense on the road, but they did a great job playing their game.
It's difficult trying to throw Middleton off his rhythm. Remarkable job staying with that shot.
Here's Nembhard. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Chicago.
And he also picked up 3 steals, really making an impact at both ends.
5 on the clock. Fires the 3. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Now here's Middleton. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Nembhard against McCollum. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Last time these two teams came together was also in this building. They were able to win it for the home fans.
In the last meeting of these two teams, they were really sharp defensively, disrupting the flow of their offense and causing a ton of turnovers.
They had relentless pressure on the ball handlers. It made them feel uncomfortable, and I'm sure they're going to try to replicate that in this one.
Here's Champagnie after Indiana gets the 3. Middleton. Walker with the rebound.
Gotta knock down that shot. When you don't, you're letting the defense off the hook.
And despite all the accolades, GA, is it possible that Pascal Siakam is underrated?
Absolutely. Spicy P is one of the best two-way players in the league, exceptionally versatile, and his impact goes beyond his impressive stat line.
And the Wizards with possession, following the score by Indiana. Saw the pass to George. Teardrop shot, and the layup is up and in.
Wow, what skill level to get that floater up and in right there. Nicely done.
It's Nembhard on the wing. He's guarded by McCollum. Walker with a clean look. They get the rebound. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
Indiana shooting their first free throw of the evening.
And their success rate on the season, right around 77%.
Find the lanes. Find the lanes. One shot.
And one of the many challenges for a small market team like the Pacers, Greg, going up against that luxury tax.
And they've avoided carrying a payroll that would incur the tax. But right when they said they were planning to do just that, the Bucks stunned everyone with the maneuver to secure Pacers center Miles Turner and perhaps let him off the hook.
Now here's McCollum. Chris Middleton unable to get his last shot to go. Second chance shot, and McCollum with the layup.
Well, it looked like the defense was there for the challenge, but C.J. McCollum showing you his ability to fight through that.
Nembhard. 6 points for him. Here's Mathurin. Lays it up off the glass.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Pass to Champagnie. Middleton against Siakam. Here's Champagnie. Offline with his 3. Pacers leading by 9. On the wing, Mathurin. He's coming off a 28-point game against the Bulls in Chicago. Here's Walker with the 3. The shot's good on the assist by Siakam. Walker's got 5 now.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Fires from deep. And that one's good. Champagnie.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
And the responses often come from the three-point line. That's just today's game.
Now, here's Siakam. He had a 36-point outing in the last game against the Bulls in Chicago.
And he was a force on the glass. Absolutely dominant.
Now here's McCollum. Following the miss by Pascal Siakam. Middleton finds Sarr. Sarr sets the screen for McCollum. And again, Washington with the triple.
Yeah, McCollum is a real danger at the arc. He's an efficient long-range bomber.
Out left to the wing. Middleton against Siakam. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And sometimes Siakam just overwhelms defenses inside. It makes them foul.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
And their ball movement has been next level. When your team is playing unselfishly like this, that is tough to beat.
They throw good, Siakam.
And with Siakam, it's been fun to watch his post-game develop. He's got a host of moves in the paint.
Carlton Carrington's checked in for Chris Middleton. Both good from the line that time. Tim, this is going to hit home, and I'm sorry about it, but it's going on 5 decades since the Washington Wizards have enjoyed a 50-win season.
Kevin, you're breaking my heart. A couple generations have passed. So if this rebuild requires some patience, fans in the DMV are saying, what's a few more years?
Here's Carrington. The Wizards need to get a shot off here. And it's blocked. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
A moment now to see the numbers for Walker. He's putting up 9 points a game, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. We know that he can come up with the occasional big play, but his overall numbers haven't been impressive.
Yeah, truthfully, I think his numbers are fine, but in talking to him, he thinks they should be even better.
Nembhard with it. He's guarded by McCollum. Here's Nembhard. 6 points for him. Here's Huff. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Wizards trail by 8. McCollum feeling it out a bit. Sarr sets the screen for McCollum. Off target with his 3. And Mathurin has got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. Walker's shot is off. McCollum with the ball. Now guarded by Siakam. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe. And you watch Bub Carrington. You know, Tim, for a young player, he has got a real feel for this game.
Yeah, Kevin, he quickly processes things out there. He's got great anticipation at both ends. And I'll tell you what, he's just getting started.
Pacers leading by 5. Nembhard the pass to Siakam. set the pick. Shoots it up. The rebound by Carrington.
Well, the defense was daring him to take that shot, and it paid off.
And there it is for him. And now just a 3-point Pacer lead.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth, physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Walker. 5 points in the game. And the shot goes in from Siakam.
Rising fires. This is Siakam's attitude off the catch. And with these results, you understand why.
And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them.
Atop the NBA in blocks.
Alex Sarr, third.
There aren't going to be many nights when you don't see him affect the game with his shot blocking ability.
Stolen by Walker. And here comes Walker, leading the fast break. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
For Indiana, they have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any.
For the Pacers, Walker, 1 shot.
1 shot.
So, Tim, the District of Columbia and the Wizards reaching a deal to keep them in D.C. through 2050.
Along with a project to expand the arena complex, create an entertainment district, and implement safety and transportation upgrades. Really exciting stuff. And throughout his career, McCollum has always been a high-volume three-point shooter. And there you see why, the consistency.
Atherton with the ball, defended by Carrington. Here's Siakam. No good off the back of the rim. Wizards trail by 6. McCollum finds Carrington. It's tipped. Atherton with the ball. Here's Huff. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Alex Sarr. The Pacers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Jay Huff, 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good. Shepard's checked in for Indiana. T.J. McConnell comes in for Andrew Nembhard. Cam Whitmore, he's checked in for Washington. And he's good on the second. And here's McCollum. Last game he had 28 points. Pass to Whitmore. Sarr with a screen on Siakam. Inside. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And the big fella Alex Sarr showing promise. Craig, especially at the defensive end of the floor.
Yeah, I mean, great mobility for a 7-footer. That's invaluable for a big man in today's game, and has the makings of a modern offensive game as well.
Free throw good, Sarr. And Tim, watching Alex Sarr, it's clear he can be a defensive game changer.
Well, his versatility is what jumps out at you, Kevin. Able to guard the three-point line and protect the rim. He's everything you want in a shot blocker. Timing, length, and verticality.
Here's McCollum. Following the basket by Pascal Siakam. It's George on the wing. Nice ball movement by Washington. No good from outside.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Here's McConnell. Rebounded by the Wizards. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
And guys, there's really a fine line between being aggressive and being out of control. And in that one, they crossed the line.
I just think you have to place more value on your possessions. We see in this league quite a bit. The more wide-open style can also lead to careless play.
Here's McCollum. The Pacers making the shot. Now Carrington. McCollum outside. The Wizards with another miss.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
McConnell scanning the floor. Here's Siakam. That's good, and it's McConnell with the assist. 9 points for Siakam.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey team, the Pacers are all about winning. And Coach Rick Carlisle said, our young players are having to earn their way. They're not being given anything. It's the only way to do things, in my opinion. If you want to build championship habits, you got to do it on a merit-based, accountability type of basis. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report.
And at 7'1", Sarr makes dunking look easy. The defense has to push him further from the rim.
To the inside. And Siakam with the basket on the assist by McConnell. Siakam's got 11 points.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
To the wing on the left. Here's Sarr. 9 points in the game so far. 4 on the shot clock. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. He's got 11.
He is totally locked in offensively and doing everything he can to bring his team back.
Siakam left side. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
And right now, Siakam is cooking. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep feeding the hot hand.
Now here's McCollum. 8 points for him. Over McConnell. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. Pascal Siakam getting it done for the Indiana Pacers. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. We come back right after this. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And taking a look at the Pacers' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
Yeah, the energy was there. The communication was there. I think they can build on this going forward.
Thompson is out there with T.J. McConnell. Then there's Shepard. And there's Jackson. And it's Robinson Earl in at the 4. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Jackson, that's good.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Wizards trail by 8. Bagley the screen. Carrington in the corner. Oh, good on the triple. Indiana's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Pass to Shepard. Up top, McConnell. Defended by Carrington. Indiana needs to get a shot off. And it's Shepard missing. The Wizards shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Here's Whitmore. And he banks in the layup. Whitmore's got his first points of the night. And one way players look to expand their game, adding counter moves to keep defenders off balance. Greg, what was something you added that really gave defenders pause?
You know, the snatch back pull-up, you know, using your speed to kind of get the defender going downhill. And then you slam on the brakes and just create that separation to then go into attack mode.
Here's Whitmore. Following the score by Isaiah Jackson. And there's the foul. It'll go on T.J. McConnell. That is his first foul of the game. Both teams will make substitutions.
Substitution on the court.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Pass to Johnson. Bagley sets a screen for Johnson. And again, Washington no good. Pacers leading by 8. He takes it in. Over to the wing. Robinson Earl, the pass to Shepard. Here's Robinson Earl. Just 5 on the clock. The shot. Washington with the rebound.
He typically dominates that area of the floor. It just didn't drop.
And the rejection by Jackson. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
One shot. Isaiah Jackson.
And Brian Keith wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. The Pacers making a switch here. Robinson Earl's checked in. Well, most coaches will tell you, you need scoring in the paint to be successful. And here are some big men around the league that have been providing plenty of that over the last month. On that list, number 5, Pascal Siakam.
That's as scary a collection of big men as you'd want to see. I mean, game planning for any of them is a challenge because you know how much defensive attention you're going to have to devote to them.
And it's not just their raw scoring numbers. It's also a physicality that can be intimidating.
Pacers leading by 11. Pass to Nembhard. Now Shepard, defended by Carrington. Shepard, that's good.
If he gets any daylight out there, he is capable of knocking that shot down.
Here's Bagley. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Assisted.
And at this stage, this is where Bagley feels most comfortable. I mean, knows he has the size and touch to score inside.
Here's Robinson Earl. Still yet to score. Siakam's shot is off.
Right, it didn't go that time, but that's a shot he should feel confident in taking.
Nice ball movement by Washington. McCollum outside. Shoots over Nembhard. McCollum, no good.
Well, if you take low percentage shots, you are going to have difficulty making them.
Shepard, the pass to Nembhard. Outside, Walker. Siakam left side. Walker with his screen for Siakam. And Indiana, another three.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Pass to Champagnie. And here's Middleton. Now McCollum. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. You know, Tim, throughout his career, C.J. McCollum has been the model of consistency.
Well, you can count on him to get you 20 with efficient shooting, Kevin. We've seen it now for over a decade, and I love his calm, steady demeanor. It stabilizes his team.
Throw good, McCollum. Tim, I can hear it in my head right now. You've called Steph Curry must-see TV. Does anyone from this next generation maybe approach that description for you?
Well, Kevin, certainly Victor Wembanyama would be at the top of that list. You're talking about a one-off when you combine that size with that particular skill set. And then Anthony Edwards would be another guy because of the explosiveness and excitement that he brings every single night.
It'll be exciting to see this next generation and see if they do impact it like the ones before him, for sure. Here's Nembhard. He has 6. Pass to Shepard. From past the arc, it drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
And with a pause here, how about the stats for C.J. McCollum? He's around 18 points per game, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. And you look at the numbers he's been putting up, fantastic scoring production from him.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively, and he has provided points pretty much every time they've needed him.
Wizards trail by 16. Carrington with the ball. McCollum outside. It's McCollum on the wing. Pass to Carrington. That's in, coming off the assist from McCollum.
For 3.
McCollum's got 3 assists tonight. Siakam outside. Here's Huff. Walker the pass to Siakam. Walker a screen. Releases. And the Pacers check on 2 more.
Well, he's done everything you want offensively. Great shot selection, and he is a big reason why they have the lead.
Back to McCollum. Here's the 3. Walker with the rebound.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
And it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for the Indiana Pacers. On Monday, they'll take on Domantas Sabonis and the Sacramento Kings. And then on Friday, they'll be taking on Tyrese Maxey and the Philadelphia 76ers.
And that game against the Wizards, it's going to be an all-out battle. And you just hope they are rested and able to execute their game plan, as it's going to be a tremendous challenge.
McCollum, no good. Indiana leading by 15. And here is Siakam. 18 points for him. Walker is screen on Middleton. Siakam for 3. It's hauled in by George. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. He's looking for Sarr and finds him. McCollum kicks to George. Pass to Middleton. And the shot goes down. Middleton's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Yeah, Middleton is a talented scorer from anywhere on the floor. Goes to the paint and does his thing.
Siakam against Middleton. There's the pick. Pass to Huff. Fires the three. The rebound by Champagnie. Champagnie's got his 4th rebound in this one. Now here's Middleton. Here's Champagnie. He's coming off a 16-point game against Atlanta.
And you factor in his defense as well. 3 blocks on the night, really making his presence felt.
And here are the Pacers now, following the three-pointer by Chris Middleton. Pass to Siakam. Over Middleton. Siakam's shot is off.
Well, they did a great job putting a body on him, and they didn't allow him to convert.
Outside for George. Now McCollum launches it, and again, Washington with the triple.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Middleton against Siakam. Yes, that goes in. Siakam's got 7 points for the quarter.
Oh, the numbers speak for themselves. Siakam showing great versatility on the offensive end.
Champagnie passes to McCollum. Pass to George. Tries it from 9. It's rebounded by Indiana. At one point, they led by 16. Now, here's Siakam. Defended by Middleton. Fader on the way. Another miss by Siakam.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Back to McCollum. Outside, George shoots the 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got his 4th assist in this one. Nembhard against McCollum. Here's Siakam. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. That's now 22 points for Siakam.
And Siakam always has options in the mid-range. He's a talented shooter who can make that shot.
Back to McCollum. Pass to George. Takes a 3. George missing again.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
And the shot goes in from Siakam.
Yeah, you got to get out on that. Siakam demonstrating that ability to hurt you from beyond.
It's McCollum on the wing. Middleton looking it over. Traps in the tray. Middleton's got 8 here in the quarter.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Back to Nembhard. Catherine passes to Nembhard. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Walker is screen on Middleton. Shot on the wing. Siakam's shot is off.
And one thing I liked in the first quarter was their aggressiveness to draw the contact, putting the defense on the defensive. And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
It looked like a let-up from the team in the lead.
And that one falls for Middleton.
A solid passer and rebounder, but it's really scoring where Middleton shows up big. He can be just relentless on that end of the floor.
Here's Mathurin. There's 45 seconds left in the first half. His His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And inside, Mathurin makes great use of his agility, developing some instincts for how to get around in traffic.
Now here's McCollum. He's got 13. And they pick up 2. McCollum's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Look at McCollum just going to work. So good at using his creativity to find shots inside.
Now Nembhard. He's got 6. Here's Siakam. And again, it's Indiana converting.
This is why they will go to him often. He's going to take and make shots.
And so it's the end of the close with a 7-point lead. From beyond the arc, they've been absolutely tremendous. And Allie LaForce has got something now for us from the floor. Allie, take it away.
Well, I'm here with Coach Rick Carlisle. A hot start. Coach, what did you like about this team's execution offensively?
We were making some shots. We moved the ball well at times. You've got to be careful about having the ball stick when they're doing their switching.
Good luck with the ball movement in the second half. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Allie. Much appreciated. Halftime now, and we'll be back to get the third quarter underway in just a moment.
Thanks for tuning in. With half the game in the books, a bit of ground to make up for the Washington Wizards.
They've got to play with more force defensively, if you ask me. You got to make them feel you.
Yeah, touch them up if you have to. Right now, they're putting up no resistance.
And moving on, let's take a peek at how the East is shaping up here in the midseason.
Well, right now for Washington, they knew it was going to be a tough year. And I got to say, it's been hard to watch them fight, looking through all these challenges. We hope they're learning something out there. Challenging times for the franchise.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. You look at Pascal Siakam in this game. He's been everywhere.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
There is nothing better than watching scorers getting their points within the flow of the offense.
Here's McCollum. Here's who Brian Keefe is starting the second half with. Chris Middleton is out there with Alexander Sarr. Then there's McCollum. Then it's George. And it's Champagnie in at the two-guard position. And a wide-open look for McCollum. And a miss there on the triple. Pacers leading by 7. Nembhard, the pass to Huff. And here is Siakam. His three-pointer's off the mark.
You have to defend the three-point line. They got lucky he missed that one.
Undrafted back in 2021, Tim, Justin Champagnie is coming into his own.
Yeah, he and his twin brother Julian both getting opportunities, and in the last few seasons solidifying themselves that they can play in this league and have a role on a good team.
They really have. Now Walker following the three-point attempt by C.J. McCollum. Siakam inside, defended by Middleton, and he gets it to go. Siakam's got his team on the board first here in the second half for the Pacers. McCollum against Nembhard. On the paint, and with that shot, the Indiana lead is cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from McCollum.
Well, that's the definition of versatility right there. C.J. McCollum can score from anywhere on the floor.
Pass to Mathurin. Outside, Walker. Walker with the screen for Siakam. 18 feet out. And Sarr pulls it down.
That's great shot selection, just poor execution. If you're going to take those mid-range shots, you've got to knock them down.
George passes to Sarr. Here's Champagnie. Pass to Middleton. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss.
That's a cold start out of the break. Only one of his first four has he gotten to go.
Tim, in your career, you played in every level of basketball, pro and college and before. What's the single biggest change in your mind as far as professional basketball outside the NBA?
Well, Kevin, I think globally the level of play has just risen dramatically. There's a much greater belief now that you can actually make it to the league, even if you're playing outside this country. And then the G League has created a much more streamlined path for those who want to work their way into the league.
G League has been terrific.
Sure has.
The first one falls. And both free throws good for Nembhard.
And that's why you don't want to foul a guy like him. He is going to make those free throws.
Cullen passes to Sarr. Lets it go with the three. Count it, and the Pacer lead has been cut down now to just 6 in the basket from McCollum.
Man, that is a quick release by McCollum. He got that thing in the air before the defense even realized he had it.
Middleton against Siakam. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
One shot.
Wizards trail by 9. And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. You look at the Pacers. They've had a very slow start to the season so far, down in the bottom half of the conference. And, of course, the Washington Wizards, right on their heels and with their sights set on gaining ground.
And seeing where Indiana is, they haven't looked anything like the team we thought they'd be this year. Still such a long way to go. They could be in line for a long, tumultuous season.
Well, with each loss, you can feel the frustration building. It's early, but their struggles are definitely concerning.
And Siakam has got the ball here for Indiana. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Wizards trail by 9. Pass to Champagnie. To the paint. That's in, coming off the assist from McCollum. Champagnie's got 5 points so far. Nembhard, the pass to Huff, to the wing right side. Siakam, the bounce pass. Mathurin for 3, sinks the three-pointer. And the Pacers lead by 10.
A young guy who is ready to attack. Mathurin gets the ball and goes straight into his shot.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks a lot, guys. Pascal Siakam's veteran presence is hugely valuable to this Pacers team. Coach Rick Carlisle said, quote, his experience is really important to us. He doesn't get rattled, his personality stays consistent, but things get frantic in games. He is a calming influence on our young players. Back to you guys.
A cagey veteran. Allie, we thank you very much.
Shooting 2.
throw good. McCollum.
And one of the things about C.J. McCollum, it's not just about his numbers. It's also about how good of a teammate he is. It's really a great example for younger players.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. And that one, good. He's got 15.
Playing from behind right here. Not easy, but he is answering the bell.
He's doing everything he can to keep him in this game, finding good looks.
And the shot goes in from Siakam.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
Middleton outside. Back to McCollum. Launches it from deep. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. McCollum's got 9 points now in the quarter. Pass to Siakam. Shoots from the right block. And again, it's Indiana.
It's important that Siakam plays with confidence from there. I mean, when he does, the results are often like that one.
Here's Sarr. 11 points in the game. Now here's McCollum. Sarr with the screen on Nembhard. Out of bounds, Indiana takes possession.
All right, a moment to see the stats for Pascal Siakam. Tremendous numbers for him over the last 10 games. Putting up about 24 points per, 7 rebounds, and 3 assists. And guys, he can just explode for points anytime he steps on the court.
You want to be a successful team in this league, you need to find someone that you can feed the ball to and count on to score.
Walker is screen on Middleton. Here's Siakam. And the shot no good, a bit short. Wizards trail by 9. Saw the pass to McCollum. For 3, Middleton. Pacers with the rebound. Siakam's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Nembhard. There's Walker with the 3. The rebound by Champagnie. Champagnie's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Middleton outside. The 10-footer finds the target. Middleton's got 17.
Read the defense perfectly on that possession.
Nembhard, the pass to Huff. Nembhard with it. 8 points for him. This one for 3, and he's good on the 3-ball. 11 points in the game.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
McCollum outside. Back to Middleton. Outside, George. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Pacers leading by 10. Walker in the corner. Nembhard, the pass to Huff. Here's Siakam, defended by Middleton, with the fadeaway. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Siakam's got 39.
The shots are falling, and he is making it look easy.
Now here's McCollum. 24 points for him. The 3 from George. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got 6 assists here tonight. And so the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
Here are your Indiana
Robinson Earls checked in for Pascal Siakam. And let's quickly check in on the season's top rookie rebounders so far. Alex Sarr, 3rd.
And you know, rebounding was a skill that I thought would translate to the NBA for him. We knew he could board with the best of them, and he has not disappointed.
Here's Robinson Earl. Hasn't made one yet. They set the pick. The shot by Nembhard and nobody around. And the 3 off target.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Middleton, a screen on Walker. Here's Champagnie. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Jarris Walker. For Washington, they have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7.
And they've been ordinary on the season as well, just about 75% from the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Colton Carrington's checked in for the Wizards. Both shots good from the stripe. Pacers leading by 7. Outside Mathurin. Back to Nembhard. Down low. 6 to shoot. Outside Mathurin. And it's off from 3-point range. Wizards trail by 7. Pass to Carrington. Nice ball movement by Washington. Here's Middleton. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Robinson Earl.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
On the wing, Mathurin. No coverage that time. Mathurin's got 9.
You gotta love this guy's confidence. Mathurin wasting no time firing away.
Pass to Middleton. And he jams it with authority.
Well, for what he lacks in height, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
Outside, Walker. Back to Nembhard. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Walker's got his 4th assist in this one.
And that's exactly what they're going for on that shot.
Here's Sarr. 11 points in the game. And here's George for 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. George has got 2 now from beyond the arc in the 3rd for the Wizards. Now, Nembhard. Mathurin for 3. Washington with the rebound. George has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Minutes remaining in the 3rd.
Here's Sarr. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
And so far going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the 3-point shot.
And so the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Teams changing it up here.
Substitution on the court.
And so it's McConnell with it. He'll bring it up for Indiana. There's 1:47 left in the 3rd. Shepard. And the Pacers can't get it to go. On offense, here are the Wizards. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Whitmore with it. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Bagley against Jackson. Back to Whitmore. No good with the triple. Pacers leading by 4. Jackson up top, defended by Carrington. Jackson setting the pick here for Siakam. Off target from three-point range. Washington shooting it quite well in this third quarter, 53%, and the offense is rolling. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
The Wizards have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9. And the Wizards making a change here. Gill's checked in.
One shot.
It's a close game here in Indianapolis. They host the Kings after this game. That'll be the latter half of this two-game homestand. Shepard the pass to Robinson Earl. Here's Shepard. Jackson setting the pick here for Shepard. Indiana again missing. The Wizards shooting an outstanding 53% for the game. Pass to Whitmore. 17 seconds left in the third quarter. Good on the three-point shot. Whitmore's got the lead up to 2 now for the Wizards.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Here's Siakam. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. McConnell's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Pascal Siakam getting it done for the Indiana Pacers. Scoring, rebounding. He was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Yeah, so impressive for a big guy to make a find like a guard.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. We got TJ McConnell. He's out there with Shepard. Jackson is out there with Pascal Siakam. And it's Robinson Earl in at the power forward. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Now here's McCollum over Jackson. McCollum, no good. And here's McConnell. Now, here's Siakam. To the middle, here's Jackson. That one falls. And it's 9 points for Isaiah Jackson.
And plays with solid floor recognition. Siakam continues to fine-tune those playmaking skills.
Here's Cooper. McCollum outside. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Cooper. Likely with a screen on McConnell. A three-pointer is right on target. And the Wizards lead by 1.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line.
Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
And how about Siakam showing that he can turn on the Jets as well?
Here's Cooper. Pass to McCollum. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. Robinson Earl, the pass to McConnell. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Here's Shepard. That shot misses.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Here's Carrington. Here's Cooper. From deep. Rebounded by Jackson. Here's Robinson Earl. Defended by Beck.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
This is what the fans came to see. A lot of great plays going back and forth.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Pacers.
I like this throwback approach they're taking, looking to score high percentage shots in the paint. And so far, it's working.
And that's another thing that stood out to me, their post play. There has been a steady diet fed to that low post.
And the free throw, no good. And oh, here we go. McCollum's got it, the fast break chance.
And the offense has just flowed through McCollum all night, whether that's finding people or repeatedly attacking like he does right there.
Now, here's McConnell. No one near Shepard as he lets it go. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
It's been a quiet game for him to this point on the offensive end, but the team has still played well enough to hold the lead.
Here's McCollum, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
McCollum is just so crafty. What a handful for a defense.
C.J. McCollum, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
Your classic combo guard. C.J. McCollum can play off the ball as a shooting guard, but also can run the point at times. A valuable piece for this team.
No good on the second free throw.
Well, he ties things up, but it would have been nice to come away with the lead there.
Siakam deciding where to go with it. And it's Shepard missing.
After making 2 threes in the first half, the defense has really tightened up on him here, and he's yet to hit one in the second.
And so the ball out of bounds. McCollum touched it last.
Is that just a miscommunication? It just can't happen. Let's hope they get on the same page.
Indiana's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Siakam, right side. Over Whitmore. And Siakam gets it to go on the assist by McConnell. McConnell's got 5 assists tonight. McCollum outside. Shoots from the line. Buries the jump shot. McCollum's got it all tied up now for the Wizards.
Yeah, C.J. McCollum showing you no weakness in his game offensively. If he finds any opening on the floor, he is going to take advantage of it.
Now, here's McConnell. Here's Siakam. And Sarr pulls it down. Sarr's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to McCollum. And stolen by McConnell. Fast break. Here comes Indiana. Over Sarr. And McConnell gets it to go. And the Pacers lead by 2. And so McCollum will bring it up for the Wizards. Now Whitmore. Sarr in the post. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
Showing some strength on that finish. Sarr just pushing through that contact.
Now here's Siakam. Pass to Shepard. Indiana moving the ball around. 5 to shoot. Huff passes to McConnell. 3-pointer. It's good from long range. McConnell's got 5 points in the quarter.
That's great use of the bounce pass in that situation to make sure the ball got there.
Back to McCollum. Whitmore sends a screen for McCollum, and they come right back with their own three-pointer. McCollum's got 17 now, just in the second half. Indiana's gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. And some changes here for the Pacers. Walker's checked in for Jeremiah Robinson Earl. Benedict Mathurin comes in for Shepard. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Rick Carlisle as he talked with the team. He tried to loosen the tension a little, asking his guys, are we having fun? I know I am. Just relax out there and follow the game plan. We've got this.
All right, Allie, thank you for that. Here's Nembhard. Fires for 3. Good, and a nice assist from Siakam. Siakam's got his 4th assist in this one. Outside, George. Back to McCollum. Sarr, the screen. Launches a 3. McCollum, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
On the wing, Walker, defended by George. Pass to Siakam. Now, Nembhard. Here's Huff. And Chris Middleton pulls it down. Middleton's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Nobody near George. No good on the 3.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Siakam fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And give Siakam the hoop and the harm on that one. And since being drafted back in 2016, he's really improved that upper body strip.
1 shot. Pascal Siakam.
Wizards trail by 6. Outside, George. Middleton against Siakam. Shoots from the high post. Shots good by Middleton. Middleton's got 21.
Great to see Middleton producing like this. You can tell he loves to be a factor in his team's success.
Bounce pass, Mathurin. Walker the pass to Nembhard. That 3 off the mark.
He created the opening. He got the angle. Unfortunately, that miss is just on him.
Now McCollum. George with the screen on Nembhard. Here's McCollum. And that one, good. Now just a 2-point Pacer lead.
And he is doing everything he can to keep his team in it, trying to lift his teammates up.
Outside Mathurin. There's the pick. Here's Siakam. The kick out to Walker. A 3-pointer off the mark. Washington's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the 4th. Champagnie passes to Sarr. Middleton outside. Sarr sets the screen for George. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. For Indiana, they've gone 8 of 16 from the field in the 4th, exactly 50%. Nembhard finds Walker. Siakam against Middleton. Yet another bucket.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Middleton outside. Sarr sets the screen for Middleton. The 20-foot jumper, good.
And the pressure just doesn't get to Middleton. In fact, he embraces it, loves the opportunity to take the big shot.
Here's Mathurin. Siakam outside. He's off from 3. For Washington, they've gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the fourth quarter. Sarr sets the screen for McCollum. And that won't go. Missing the go-ahead basket. Now Siakam. He got it again. Sensational.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. McCollum against Nembhard.
Good! Well, McCollum is a proven scorer, but he's even more dangerous in big moments.
Nembhard with it. Stolen by Middleton. Now Sarr. Ferocious finish. Oh, he rocked the rim.
Oh, huge basket from the big fella Sarr. This rookie is fearless.
And here is Siakam. Stolen by Middleton. And here we go. The Wizards fast break. George fires. 3. Good.
And you've got to wonder just how big those points are going to be. A swing like that could decide the outcome.
Here's Nembhard. Siakam, right side. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. The Wizards shooting certainly a key for them in this one. 55% from the field. McCollum. Now Middleton. Shot clock at 5. It falls!
And this kid has star written all over him. Sarr putting the league on notice.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
And they need to use as little time as possible here. If they can get a bucket before the clock hits 24 seconds, they can try for a stop on the next possession. If there's less than 24, then they'll have to foul.
Six-second difference between shot and game clock. Walker against George. Siakam. It's in!
And delivering in the clutch. Siakam with zero fear, wanting the ball when it matters most.
Chris Middleton. 4th personal foul. 3rd team foul. At the line for Indiana, Pascal Siakam. 1 shot.
One shot. One shot. You got it out.
And they commit an intentional foul. It's another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Personal foul.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
And here are the Wizards now. The lead is 2, and now they decide to foul intentionally.
4th personal foul. 3rd team foul. At the line for the Wizards, Justin Champagne. 2 shots.
Take a break. 2 shots.
drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws are good. It's a 4-point ball game.
Making it a 2-possession game is critical right here. Nice work coming through and doing exactly that.
And the Pacers call time here. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And what's their best move at this point?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
You have to be smart here. If they're successful, the foul has got to happen quickly.
Andrew Nembhard. Good.
That is world class.
What a huge shot at this point in the game.
And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Third personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line for the Wizards, C.J. McCollum. Taking 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
It's the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
A 3 and nothing but a 3 will do here.
Yeah, to tie it up, absolutely. Let's see what they run here.
He drills the 3.
Well, he's having a big scoring night, but he's doing it extremely efficiently. This is impressive.
And we've got a timeout called by Brian Keefe. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. Sar.
He got it.
Down it goes at the buzzer. Boy, doesn't get any better than that.
Wow, a highlight reel shot.
And so it's Washington who scraped by with the win. This win such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Alongside Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, C.J. McCollum.